That's all it is, yeah. Just thought I'd let you inside. A page from my life. It's just a page from my life. That's all it is, yeah. Just thought I'd let you inside. A page from my life.
Welcome back to Urban Life. I'm here with T Lopez, a famous Latina singer, actress, and so many other things. We want to talk and just welcome her to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And tell us a little bit about what you're doing now in your music.
Oh, the music stuff, like you said, I've been acting for a long time, but music has always been my main thing. Music has been the thing that I grew up doing, grew up watching you sing and my mama sing in church. And in the beginning I started out, I was in a group. We were signed to DreamWorks. We did both Spanish and English music. We were on tour with everyone from Mark Anthony. We were Mark Anthony's opening act, or we were Enrique Iglesias' opening act, and then went from there to Cash Money. I was signed to Cash Money for a minute, did
Tell
some
me a little
songs
bit
with Wayne.
about Cash Money and your deal there with Lil Wayne and Birdman.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
It was interesting because we had just finished up everything with the group, with the girl group that I was in, which was called So Luna, by the way. And I was trying to figure out, I had always been in a group professionally. Professionally speaking, singing, I had always been in a group up until that time. So I had to really try and figure out who I was as an artist on my own. And it was a little difficult for me at times and challenging, and it was challenging when I was trying to look for labels who didn't quite know how to direct me, because I needed to figure out who I was first on my own. And Cash Money was a label that at the time was just really supportive, and they just really wanted to support me and try to help me with my own artist development, which labels don't do that anymore. Artist development just does not exist. You have to know what you are and bring everything you have to the table from the beginning. But at this time, they were really great in nurturing me to become who I was on my own. And so I jumped in the studio, did songs with Wayne. They had me in the studio with T-Pain, with Flo Rida, with everybody. I mean, that's the great thing about Cash Money, is they have access to everybody. So it was great. It was an awesome experience. Moved on from there. We ended up parting ways, and then just started to work on my own stuff independently, which has been an interesting turn of events that ended up being more beneficial to me than being signed with the label. And I feel like that's what a lot of artists maybe don't quite understand, is that sometimes the better situation for you as an artist might be being independent as opposed to being with the label. For me, it's worked out, and I've been doing both English and Spanish music, and it's worked out really great. It's been interesting because now the mix of music that I sing and that I've come to, that's come to be my own style, has been a mix of everything that I've been through. Cash Money, So Luna stuff, mixed with like this mariachi flavor that kind of came from where I started. So
now I see your little girls are singing. Your little 3-year-old, she's a singer, huh?
Yes, I have two babies. They're 3 years old and 1 year old, Ellie and Irie. And it's interesting because before I became a mom, or even when I was pregnant with each one of them, you don't know if they're gonna like music just because you like music. Like, you don't know if it's nature versus nurture. Is it in their blood, or is it something they learn? And I realized from the first few months after my first daughter was born, like, no, it's just in her blood. Like, that's just what she loves to do, and she does it, and she probably gets more fans than
very smart. When you pop up on Facebook Live, I'm always, wow, this happened. This little girl is smart, real intelligent, and just really smart, and
she loves to
talented.
sing. She loves music.
I remember you guys was we all went to the same church. Your parents are friends of mine, and I remember you guys was you was about 10, I think, 9 or 10, maybe a little bit younger. You was with Disney.
Yes.
You and Sissy, your sister Sissy, was with Disney, and you was doing commercials. And
yeah, it's since we were very little. I mean, I think entertainment has just always been of interest to us because we are a creative family and we just really like to, get into all things creative, whether that's singing, acting. I then in my later career started getting into writing and producing for shows even.
Okay.
But yeah, it started with those Disneyland commercials in English and Spanish.
Yeah,
I was on the Rockets going, me gusta Disneyland. And
I would go home, I would see them on TV. And then when you guys would get paid, Sissy would come to church and say, Brother Rick, I got you a tie, or I got you a pair of socks. I said, wow.
Yeah. Sissy's the one. Sissy will come and bring you some cookies. And that's my sister Sissy.
And I never.
Don't do it, Rick. Don't do it to me, Rick.
Never forgot that. And I'm so proud of you and your family. Your mother and father did a great job. And
you're going to make me cry. All right, continue. No, we're going to keep talking about it. First of all, I don't know if you guys all know, this is Mr. Rick Harvey. I'm a singer. I ended up having a great career. I've been blessed, thank God. But it started with me watching my mom sing in church, watching this dude sing in church. You would sing Tomorrow, the song Tomorrow. There wasn't a dry eye. I might make him do it right now. I might say, okay, this is the Rick Harvey Show with guest host T Lopez, and now here we have Mr. Rick Harvey singing Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll give my life. Tomorrow, I've thought about today. Thank you.
Okay. Now you know where I've gotten my inspiration from. It's been singers like you, Rick.
Oh,
and I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud that you have the show now. You have all of these creative outlets. You're a singer. You have been anointed by God. We're here on your show.
Oh, praise God.
Years later.
We'll be right back. We're going to her video now. Check it out.
Quiero decir que en esta vida nada es imposible.
Cada día tomo un paso, pasito por pasito adelanto. Mi sueño que conquisto lo alcanzo. No me para nada, no me para. Ay, oye mi cantar. Esta es la solución para tú y yo. Ey, es la hora que estemos presentes. Es mi hora, me mantengo fuerte. Somos prueba que hoy sí se puede. Con mi ritmo que traigo mi gente. Toda mi gente, toda mi gente, toda mi gente, vívelo. Toda mi gente, toda mi gente, toda mi gente, vívelo.
Hey, that was a great video, T. That's nice.
Thank you. So that's a song called Vivelo, which I wrote with a producer friend of mine out of Miami named Umbi. And the song it's in Spanish, so even though you might not understand it, you can still feel it. But the song is about basically the story of myself and my mom and her mom and my family, all that came before me, came to this country, working hard, working with the sweat off their back just so that I could be here and sing. All of my handles on my website are official T Lopez, and you'll find everything there for my music, all the collaborations that I'm doing at the moment with an artist named Secan out of Mexico, and the radio show. Everything is on official T Lopez. Instagram, official T Lopez. Twitter, official T Lopez. I try to keep it consistent, but please hit me up and I will answer. And I'm here.
Wow.
And thank you for having me.
Oh, you're great. You're one of my greatest guests, not putting nobody else down. But I just want to thank T Lopez for being here. We're going to have her back again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Urban Life.
It's just a page from my life. That's all it is, yeah. Just thought I'd let you inside. A page from my life.
Do you have a problem with that?